J Mac from Syracuse, New York, man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The Pregame Show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the Pregame Show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Way from Texas, yes sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the Pregame Show.
Neely, Pregame Show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put your up on game.
Tell people that you move around smoother now. That's not to say you're rough, but you look like there's a little weight off your natural certainty.
I don't know if that's true. I would say the things are coming to an end with the last class.
Gotcha.
We still have pro day.
Mm-hmm.
We still have draft. And now then you're going to see me really move around a little smooth because I want to make sure we send these guys off right. It's like sending your kid off to school for the first day. You want to make sure they go off right. And we want to make sure we give them all the tools and the utensils to be successful in life. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do a pro day unlike any other. We're trying to make sure they're where they're supposed to be, go where they're supposed to go in draft, and all the scouts and the owners and the GMs get all that. That's greater. That would be greater because of what we bring to the table and what we've done for this community, what this community has done for us. I think it's a relationship. It's just not one side. It's a tremendous relationship that I adore. I adore being Professor Prime, but I'm going campus to teach my own class. Like, I adore the wonderful job of just taking care of the grounds. It is beautiful. We got some great students and very classy young men and women.
But you're going up the hill, coach, you look at the bus stop.
Yeah.
And there's a guy with a Prime shirt on.
Yeah.
And you busting U-turn.
Yeah, because I got to give him love. I mean, he took the time to go to one of the student bookstores or Dick's Sporting Goods, wherever they sell our apparel, and he chose me.
Yeah.
So I had to at least take a moment to choose him.
Yeah.
He chose me, and I like that. I applaud him for that.
Speaking of choosing and being chosen, you've chosen some new staff people around here.
Yeah.
There's some changes.
There's some great changes, though.
Yeah, I think if you looked at the past.
Florida dog, old school.
Yeah.
Not old school, but old school like me. And I love the way he go about his profession. I love the respect that he's attained through the years. I love the way what people say about him when he's not in the room. And I love who he is when he's in the room. Like, he commands the attention of our young men. He challenges them to go to another level. He's just old school. He's no nonsense. I ain't having it. We don't get to this line and we're going to do it over. He's old school. So a list of potential candidates way prior. So, matter of fact, I got a call a guy today that's a potential backup candidate for somebody that I know if they keep soaring, we're going to have to replace because I want them to elevate.
Yeah.
When you dominate, you elevate. This is just a natural procession. They have the stage in front of the team so they can prepare to speak in front of a multitude of people so they can understand and they can eliminate the who's and the ahs and you know what I'm saying? And so they can get that out of them so when they get the opportunity, they seize the moment. I want them. Not only our coaches, but our young men who plays for us, all the different
You
staff.
called down Rob Lewis and said, hey, you're going to be a head coach.
Yeah.
You speak to the team.
Yeah, I believe that with both our coordinators. I'm not hard on what they stand for. And when you choose them, you choose them strategically because you want them the kids to reflect what they're coached by.
Okay.
So you want that aggressiveness and that dog mentality of our 2D line coaches and so forth and what all the different coaches bring to the table. That's what you want to see in your kids. That play special interest for two of them. That's the last name Sanders amongst the rest. So it's not easy because you've seen the end of the movie play right in front of you. And that's kind of tough when you're watching the end of this movie. You know this is, back in the day when the movie was concluded, it said the end.
Yeah.
Now you just go off and give credit on that. The end. And this is it. And that's heartfelt. It's truly heartfelt. And I'm fighting right now internally of which direction to go. I'm not lost for words. Let me let y'all know that. I don't like what the NCAA did. And I think Coach Fran and I, we should have been smarter. We should have allowed
I know you don't.
Belichick
Let somebody else ask.
and somebody else ask.
Yeah.
We should have allowed that.
I
So we
understand.
should have went in there with like a 14 package,
Yeah.
and not just two brothers.
Two Maverick brothers.
Too much, so I can't let you be first.
We gonna always do too much.
I can't let you be first.
Who we are. We can always do too much.
First time two teams practice together, I'm gonna let it be Deion said. I can't do
The two brothers.
that. Too outspoken.
From first college stint to now, the worst thing somebody in the institution could say to you was, "Coach, we always did it this way.
Yeah.
We ain't never done it that way."
Yeah.
If that's not acceptable.
Yeah, that's acceptable. That's not real. First of all, it's not right. Second of all, it's not thoughtful. That just because.
This is very uncut and raw.
There you go. Now do it then, Mel B.
Yeah, no,
Barbecue.
I done flew all the way from the ATL, come kicking my brother, and I want to see my nephews do their thing. I just had a few questions while you was doing the previous interview. And people don't know you. I know you. I've been through the trials and tribulations with you. Relationships, you've been through my relationships. And we done held each other down since college. But one of the things that they don't understand about you, not only that you show the love for your internal kids, you got kids that not came from you, you know what I'm saying? And you put them on the same pedestal.
Right.
And I tell people, I don't get into arguments, I just hear it. Like, I know we had the story about Bucky, and a lot of people don't know that. You saw how Bucky went through this first. He's the trial baby.
Yeah.
And SMU, he got pushed around and the whole entire deal. And you was hurting, you know, as your friend. I saw it. And you told me, said, man, I would never let that happen again, to let my child go through that because they don't like me.
Right.
So that's when you took from the youngins
All the way up.
and nurtured them all the way up.
That's right.
What's your thought? What's your feeling right now? I know draft day is coming up.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts of feeling internal.
So I said, God, what you trying to do? He said, I'm trying to send him where he needs to go. Same thing I did with you. Remember, I closed the door that team to get you to where you wanted to go, which was the Atlanta Falcons. Because guess what? They understood you. They rolled with you. They understood you was in Florida, but a little rough around the edge, like you was out there a little bit. And,
Like we all are.
and they understood you.
Right.
But it couldn't have been a more perfect place that he chose for me.
Right.
He's doing the same thing with my son. Because he's never let us down, man. I trust and I believe that even choosing Jackson, when he could have choked, I'm going back there. Charles,
I've been back to Denver. I've never been a bowler for probably since the 90s, when every interview those guys are playing. But to drive in here to see this, and I played for the Broncos, and to walk in this building, the spirit as a whole, bro. Like, I mean, y'all at home looking at this brother here, and like y'all say, young is no cap, quote unquote. This is no cap. The vibe in this building, in the spirit, he loved Jackson. And I asked him, I said, were you in, he had a 601 number, 601 area code. So I had to call him when I landed. So I was like, man, this is a Mississippi number, you know what I'm saying, like that. I get in the car and I said, so you came from Jackson as well? He said, man, listen, when he asked me the first opportunity to come drive and do this, he said I had no hesitation. He said, but a lot of my people didn't take this opportunity and they missed out and they're regretting it right now. I said, Get into the building, I got greeted first class. Not because I'm not quote unquote no star or whatever like that, but it shows no matter what level you're on, you have everybody on the mindset, everybody's important.
That's right.
And they show so much love from assistants, I mean, just to the cafeteria. I'm in there just sitting there at the table with the players, the whole vibe, bro. So what you're doing, and I'm a witness and seeing it. I already know you, but they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? America look at you as prime time, the player, kicking the head, whatever.
So where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bring it this way.
My man.
Thank
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's
dog.
why I gave them to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.